Hello, my name is Steve Mayne, and I am a Renaissance gamer. I play a little bit of everything, and everything I play with just a little bit of skill. And today I'm going to play some pre-wipe Hearthstone. I've got my Hunter Pirate deck titled Yar, because, well, it's a pirate deck. And let's actually go back in and take a look at this, because... So they've got... The various decks have different, some of the cards have different things, and at the bottom of this one, it says Pirate across the bottom. I don't know if you can see that very well, and if I move the cursor away, it's not there anymore. But I've got a couple of pirates, and some traps, some more pirates, the Captain's Parrot, Loot Hoarder, which is a nice card that just draws more cards for me, weapons, a couple of special shots, for the different hunter abilities, and legendary Captain Greenskin, the leader of the pirate band. And the pirates all synergize really well with decks that have weapons, and because of that they're typically used with rogues who can create a dagger, or warriors who just have a lot of weapons that they can take from. Hunters only have the two. They've got the eagle horn bow and where is it? The gladiator's longbow. The thing is, with the eagle horn bow, it has a durability of 2, and every time you use a weapon, the durability goes down. When it reaches 0, the weapon goes away. But with the eagle horn longbow, every time a secret is revealed, it gets a point of durability. And the way I built this deck, I've got a lot of traps in it, which are secret cards, and when the secret is triggered and the trap revealed, it allows me to go out there and launch a perfectly legitimate and horrifying attack on my opponent and continue to use my deck in the most vicious way possible. So I'm gonna run this now. This is Diamond rank, which is, I think, there's supposed to be Grandmaster after this, but to my knowledge no one's actually achieved it. And I've seen 2-star Diamond. I'm currently 1-star Diamond. So I'm going to play a couple of quick games here, and let's see what we can get. So let's see if anybody's online. Hopefully. Yes? Maybe? Yes! Fun Size. Fun Size is online. And he's a worthy opponent. I would have rather played the Gum Pusher, but I'll play the worthy opponent. I think that'll be fine. So let's see what we've got here. I have a lot of really expensive cards, and I am going to get rid of... I'm going to keep this because it's a 3, and that'll work out well. And I think I'm going to send the Dread Corsair away. And let's see what I get now. Of course, I have 2 copies of every card in my deck, so it's very possible I'll get any of those. Well, I've got both of my bows, so that's exciting. So let's greet our opponent, because it is the... Wow, I've just loaded up on weapons here, haven't I? So my first turn is over, and I am done. And the Hunter special ability is I use this for 2 mana. I do 2 points of damage to the priest. I can't target anybody else with it. I can only hit the priest. The mage's ability is only 1 point, but they can target whoever they want, and that kind of works out a little bit for them. So I'm going to take the first round here and shoot my opponent, and then I'm going to end my turn. Since I'm going second, I have the coin, which lets me once for free I can play it, and I'll get an extra mana. And I think next round I'm going to use that to play the Eagle Horn Bow, which costs 3, and the South Seas Deckhand, who is a who has charge while I have a weapon readied. So that's always or no, you know what, I'm going to do it, because that seems like the plan to do with. I'm going to drop him like a rock. And I'm going to actually kill him off here, because I want to get rid of that guy. And I'm going to get rid of her, which will do a point of damage to me, but it prevents him... Priests have a lot of buffs. If they have creatures on the board, they can really ramp them up fast and get them out of control really quickly. So I want to try and prevent that. They've got a lot of healing too, which kind of makes them difficult to deal with. So I have drawn an explosive shot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that and shoot my opponent and end my turn. And if he attacks me, it'll trigger this. The durability on my weapon will go up by 1 point. And let's see, yeah, when your tier is attacked, but it'll also do 2 points to all of his creatures and himself. So, knowing that this is a very popular thing for hunters, most people attack before they throw out new creatures, but you know, sometimes that's what happens. So let's see. Explosive shot. Got him. Play him. Yeah, let's play him. And shoot my opponent. So, end my turn. I mean, I know I have another trap I could have played, but he only does 3 points of damage. He's probably just going to kill him with it, which will leave him down at 1 point and make him vulnerable to anything else I could do. So, Tazdingo is going out into play. See, he's going to double his health, which that was something I was really worried about. So let's see. I have this, which will do 5 points of damage to one of them and 2 points to the other. And then I can finish the other one off with my bow, which I think that's kind of the way to go here. I'm also going to drop him, because his ability is he removes one from my opponent's weapon. Priests don't have weapons, so attack him and end my turn. So it would be nice to get more pirates, or the parrots, or anything like that. Clearly I'm not getting any of that stuff right now. Okay. Oh, I am getting the parrot though. Alright, let's play the parrot out. Let's see what the parrot can give us. So the parrot's going to give us him, which I will play. And so yeah, let's throw out another explosive trap. Shoot my clericy buddy and run him up the line there. And then I'm going to end my turn, because I've taken quite enough damage. And the secret itself, I mean, while it's the explosive trap again, and it is my second and last one, it might be a deterrent. It may also not. There's a lot of things the hunter can do. They have one that attacks people when they're put in play. So, you know, and that one just does 2 damage. There's the ones I've got. One puts creatures back in their opponent's hand and makes them cost more to put back out. One of them, and then the other one summons a bunch of snakes. So I really like the snake one. Okay. Now, I'm not really getting anything here. So I'm going to take 2 damage from this, but drop him to 6. And end my turn. So he's probably going to hit me for another 2. Yeah. And, ooh. So that was unexpected. And the priest is going to heal himself. And Holy Smite me. Yeah. Alright. Well, I could attack with this again, but I really need to get rid of that guy. So, let's see. Let's put this out. The reason I'm switching bow is the Gladiator's longbow. I don't take damage when I attack, which is incredibly useful. Unfortunately here, it's only going to do 1 point of damage. Or it's going to stop short by 1 point. It only does enough to drop him to 1. The priest is certainly going to be able to fix that, but it's 2 damage I'm going to take here in a second. And then, depending on it, another Holy Smite. And he's going to heal himself up. So let's see what I'm going to get here. Well, I really don't want to use that for this. Let's shoot there. End that. And drop another Gladiator's Longbow. So next round I don't have to pay for it, and I'll be able to just attack freely.
Ready to ride.
So he's going to hit me with the wolf. And then... this is surprisingly unhelpful. So let's play that. Shoot there. God, I really don't want to do this. But... alright, there we go. So I'm down to 2. There's a number of things that he's got. Cards he could use to get rid of me. I don't know. Oh, wow. That's not what I was expecting at all. So let's throw this out. And attack. And throw out the Eagle Horn Longbow. And shoot him one more time. So, let's see what happens here. I'm starting to have the advantage of being able to go. So, let's see. So, yeah, he's going to be able to put him out and end me right here. So that was just fortune on his side there. Well played. Oh, that was brutal. So clearly playing at this level is really difficult. Although usually I win with the pirate deck. So I think I have time for one more game here. And we'll see how this goes. So let's see if we can get somebody else who I can play. And see where we end up. So I'm going to go up against Mr. Mosh 718. Which is interesting. I wouldn't have thought there would have been 717 people with the name Mr. Mosh. But there you go. So this is actually kind of a really good hand. Well, not this one so much. This is more of a late game card. So I'm going to put it back. And it's kind of a... there we go. So anyway, my opponent... and I have another trap. I have all kinds of traps here. So let's do that. So the Paladin's ability is he can summon a 1/1 just guy that he can attack with. And that actually becomes really, really useful. So that's for one of my minions. I'm actually going to throw this out. And in my turn, the 3 traps. The snake trap is when you attack one of my minions. The explosive trap is when you attack me, and the freezing trap is when you just attack. So clearly he's not going to be attacking, but I am going to do this and end my turn because I don't want him summoning cheap creatures from this point forward. I would really like to avoid that, if at all possible. So, this is going to go back to his hand, and it's now going to cost us 6 to put out. I know there's some people who say that this is a really good late-game card, but I think it's... and it can be if your opponent attacks with something that costs 10, and it goes back into his hand, and he can just never play it after that, because it costs 11 or 12, and you only ever have up to 10 mana. So... I can see where, like, that would be an argument for, that would be great, but there you go. And then let's hit there and end my turn. So, but I think the freezing trap works really great early rounds because it takes creatures they really want in play, and it puts them out of the game for at least a couple of rounds, and it basically wastes an entire turn for them. So let's see. Let's put this out, and this. Attack here. I probably should have got rid of the knife juggler, but I don't know.
For the crusade!
Hopefully he'll run at one of my guys and solve the problem for me. So he's still got 2 people that can attack. Don't know who he's hitting there. Oh, I think he's taking out my 6-3, which will either way he's killing his. No, he's taking out my 3-3. He's killing my knife juggler that way. Okay. So let's see. Explosive trap. Hit that. Hit that. Fire. And tag him out. So there we go. And this is my Bloodsail Raider, and I should have said this earlier. When you play them, their attack, normally they're 2-3, but their attack is boosted by whatever the attack power of your weapon is. Since the Eaglehorn bow is a 3, she's now up to a 5-3.
I wonder.
And I think I'm doing pretty good. So he's got the card advantage on me, but I'm kind of. So I get to throw out the Corsair. That, and I'm going to shoot. I could take him out. Do I want to take him out? I kind of don't. So let's see what happens. He's going to heal himself, so we're both at 24 now. And that's going to return the Booty Bay Bodyguard to his hand, which makes him a 7 cost that he cannot play this round because he's already summoned this guy. So, what can I do? So, okay, I'm going to play Captain Greenskin. Fire. And Captain Greenskin, in addition to being a really impressive 5/5, whenever I attack, I draw a card. So, I shall draw a card. And get a parrot. Mighty festive parrot. Let's see. Do I want to take this guy out? I don't think so. I'm kind of getting a pretty decent advantage here. I mean, paladins have some really good board removal, and they can certainly trash a lot of stuff, but this deck is really designed as a rampaging beast. So, this is kind of its job. So, we'll see what he ends up with. I've currently got 13 points I can attack with. Unless he throws out something with taunt. Which, yeah, okay, the Booty Babe Bodyguard, that's a pretty good taunter. Now let's do this. This is a 3-point, this is a Deadly Shot. It will destroy a random minion, since there's 2 of them, and that's the one I wanted to get rid of, so 5, 10, and enough.
Well played.
And there we go. So, and a good game was had by everybody. So, and that's a pirate deck. It's kind of a rush deck. It's throw a whole bunch of pirates, scream Yar real loud, and run at your opponent. Still only 1-star diamond, but there you go. So, I wanted to get a play in with this before the wipe. It's going to go away. They're going to reset everybody to 0, and I wanted to get this out there. The way I did this, I will admit, is I took a play from a really interesting guy named Jesse Cox, who made a Murloc deck by going through and disenchanting. I mean, if you look, these are my hunter cards. I got 3 pages of hunter cards, and I've got like 1.5 pages of mage, 1.5 pages of paladin. I went through and just got rid of every other group's really expensive cards, so I don't really have anything left. I got rid of most of the commons too, and I just bought all the pirates. I made the pirates that I wanted, and they have a really great crafting system in the game that works really well now. So there we go, and that was my pirate deck, and thank you for joining me. My name is Steve Mayne. I'm a Renaissance gamer, and I hope you had a good time. So I'll see you later. Bye.